I deal with taboo subjects because I want to take the audience to a place it hasn't been before, and there is a tension. And I think people get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target.
Ricky Gervais is the latest comedian to face the ire of cancel culture for, wait for it, telling controversial jokes about controversial subject matter. First there was the Dave Chappelle conversation, and now Gervais in the mix, and for the same issue as Dave Chappelle has been targeted by activists over making light of transgender situations, telling jokes about trans people. The show is called Supernature, and it's out on Netflix. I haven't seen it yet because it just came out. It was only posted to Netflix a mere hours before this deluge started of activists saying, we got a problem with this, we want Ricky Gervais dealt with, he has to apologize, we want it taken off Netflix, we want him canceled, you name it, lots of outrage. GLAAD is an LGBT advocacy group in the US. They have said that this is a dangerous special, and they're particularly upset that it spreads misinformation about HIV/AIDS. Now, I'm not exactly clear what the particular comments is that he makes about HIV, but I should hope that nobody's actually going to a Ricky Gervais special to get accurate education about HIV/AIDS. So maybe he's not saying things that are perfectly accurate, but this is not the place you go to for that in the first place. And also, comedy is just not the place you go to generally to get sort of politically approved, NGO, not-for-profit, government, seal of approval. Yes, this is the way that we speak. This is the way one should conduct yourself in the House of Commons. This is the way you should conduct yourself in a press release or at a press conference for these organizations. Wake up, it's comedy. As Ricky Gervais just said, these are just jokes. There are some comedians who have cleaner acts. There are other comedians who have much cruder and ruder acts. And by the way, Gervais, I don't think he's actually on the super lewd, super rude and crude spectrum. He's probably a little bit closer to the middle, a bit towards the rude and crude, but definitely not off the deep end.
Hey, right, that was irony, okay? There's going to be a bit of that throughout the show. See if you can spot it, okay? Now, that's when I say something I don't really mean for comic effect, and you as an audience, you laugh at the wrong thing because you know what the right thing is. It's a way of satirizing attitudes.
A lot of controversial comedians, Don Rickles, Joan Rivers, they made it clear in their careers that what they do is they make fun of things, and they do it, they believe, because you should leave no stone unturned. They're equal opportunity teasers, and that they just make fun of everyone and everything, and they think that this is what we should do as humans to help cope with the difficult times. And Ricky Gervais actually brought that up.
Humour gets us over bad stuff, so that's why I laugh about terrifying bad things.
Here's the bottom line. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you are offended by it, you should not try and sort of rally the troops and all of society, get the person shut down. Just don't watch. And here's the thing, if the special really is that mean-spirited, if it really is that offensive and horrible, well, Netflix wouldn't have picked it up in the first place. People wouldn't be giving it top ratings. Have a bit of respect for your fellow man, that things that are going to be truly dreadful, most people are going to go, oh, yuck, I don't want to, I'm going to turn that off. That thing just sucks. Really, we've got a lot of people who are trying to hold comedy to the same standards as they would any other level of political correctness. We just got to stop doing it.